Yeah, I'm Sajid Sohail. I'm the founder and CEO of Jadoo TV. We're a US-based, California-based company that is now worldwide. I did all my college education in US. Prior to that, I was born in Karachi, Pakistan, but migrated to US when I was starting my college. So did all my college work in engineering in US and University of Illinois. And also did my master's there, and then started working in the electronics field as a circuit designer, chip designer. So we would make integrated circuits for various types of devices that would go into networking or storage or other types of devices. That finally led to video field in 1996 time frame. I was part of a startup company which was working on video compression, and that's finally what led to the Jadoo TV technology. But certainly the time that it took for us to get to that was over 20 years. It was a long time in terms of working on technology that would be able to finally do what we are able to do with these video streaming boxes now. So one of the things about video, as you all know, is that it used to be very cumbersome and difficult to distribute video. If you wanted to watch TV, the only way was through satellite or through your local cable company. Or if you wanted to watch something on your TV in home, you would have to go rent a VHS tape and then later DVD. That was one big hurdle in terms of how the content was created and distributed. And the second big piece that would bother us because I was living in US is that the immigrant communities that move from their native country and they go to places like Australia, United States, Canada, they get totally disconnected from their culture and their news back home. And that was something that was being missed in our family as well. And we wanted to make sure that our children grow up and have access to some of the things that make them unique as to where they're from. So that was the second piece, and the combination of those two, when the technology became enough available where we could compress and make the video available, also where we could stream it with enough bandwidth on the internet, and the cost of the technology is low enough that every house can afford a little box. So those were things that I was working towards pretty much overall in my career. And finally in 2005 to 8 time frame, we were developing actually this technology, putting it together, and 8 is when we launched it. So it's been 10 years, and we were the original IPTV's box solution that was launched in US, and then it became available worldwide, focusing on the South Asian content, because that was the main theme that I was focused on. Not just content from anywhere, but certainly from where I could have an influence in terms of what type of content, and people had a demand for that content. Yes, it's been 10 years since we launched, and technology as well as the company and the product has grown very significantly. We started in California with pretty much content from one small part of the South Asian countries, targeting one community, because we didn't know. I was actually developing the technology, and then I had taken time off and said, okay, I'm pretty much now going to retire. But then this thing finally came together, and we launched it. It was a very small original footprint, and slowly we were able to grow from, let's say we started with, I think, Pakistani community content, From that to Indian, to Bangla, to then Sri Lanka, Nepal, Afghanistan, Iran, Middle East. So now we have content from all these various countries. And then in terms of technology, we used to have, before Android came along, we used to use Linux box. And Linux operating system, basically it's available free, but it is not as user-friendly, as you all now use the phones and how easy it is, all the apps and the app markets. So since Jadoo 4 and 5 time frame, we are using Android, and that allows us a lot more features and capabilities. Before that, 1, 2, and 3, we were using Linux and just basic live TV channels and content on demand, where you could go and watch an old drama serial or a song from a movie or a movie. So what we were able to bring together in our product was basically the capability to have all of this available to you, not just like in a satellite box, you just get your live stream. We could give you live stream, but all the full archive of all the content that's available. And that's what made the box very popular, and then in a way, organized in a way where people can easily find and play all that. So Jadoo is unique in many ways. We, as you know, were the first company that ever launched a product like this. So, we started with features and capabilities that nobody had even thought about, like this access to all the archive content extremely easily available, through this one very easy to use portal through the TV. In addition to that, we made content available from multiple countries for all our customers from all over the world. Then what we have been able to do is make the user interface extremely easy, and many of the older generation people who moved to these countries, they were not very technical. So we wanted to design something that they can easily use. So parents became very big fans of our technology. Customer support, we provide 24/7 customer support. We have telephone numbers all over the world available. People can call in anytime, and we will not charge them anything, and they'll be able to get their questions answered. In addition to that, we did not do a monthly subscription model because the way the technology is, it makes it very low cost to distribute the content. We wanted the users to have that benefit and be able to consume the content without having to worry about paying hefty bills every month. So many of these things changed the industry completely. From 2008 till about 2012, 13, even 14, there were no other boxes competitors in the market. Finally, after 5 years or so of Jadoo being the only player in that market, other people started to come in. And so now we still have the best product because we continue to innovate. We keep adding new features, latest technology, we have the best customer support, and we have the best content variety and quality available. Yes, so Jadoo has, since I'm a technical guy myself, I wanted to build a team that is able to build the technology and all the pieces. We wanted to build them ourselves so we can control. So we have a pretty significant size team. I have over 100 or so people offshore in Pakistan and India. And then I have my whole sales and marketing and operations team in US. The combined total is about 120 people. And so a lot of software developers, as well as a lot of customer support, content people that find and add content continuously to the box. So it's a significant size company. And then we also have network monitoring people. So we're continuously monitoring our service all over the world and making sure content is being delivered properly. And if there's any concerns, questions, people can call our support 24/7 support number, and they will answer and solve any issues immediately. So one of the main, actually our motto has been connecting you to your culture, and that's what we started with, and we are still continuing with that. And what that really means is, since our customers are all away from their home countries, and they always have this need to stay connected and get the news and get the language and what's going on and what are the wonderful foods and what's the fashion back home and all of those things. So Jadoo made all that possible. So one of the things that we always do is it's completely supported by community, and we support the community. So we're always at all the community events. We're promoting community events. Many of the time it's for free, and also one of the things that Jadoo has made possible is for many people to start their own TV channels. In fact, probably good percentage, 20% of the content on our box is by smaller new TV channels that people are able to start and then promote their content onto Jadoo. So we support the content producing industry very heavily, and we make sure that their content is distributed. So Jadoo sees itself as the technology or as a service that customers use ongoing from now till whenever, and we keep on improving. So what I see is, for instance, it's not just a box anymore. The technology is improving so much that the phones and other devices have built-in video streaming capabilities. For instance, televisions are all smart TVs now. So Jadoo has developed, and all of our technology is now available through mobile phones. We have, and we give our customers free access to that. We also have smart TV apps. So now Samsung, LG, Sony will also be able to play Jadoo content, as well as other devices like Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire. These generic boxes that are out in the field will also be you'll be able to download and play our content. So this is where technology is today. In future, as things improve even more, like we're already supporting 4K, we're going to go to 8K when that becomes available. We're supporting 4G today. As we go to 5G, which is within 1 or 2 years, we'll be supporting those. And that completely changes again, because from 1 megabit stream to now you'll be able to do a full Ultra HD streaming, which may be 10 megabit or even more. So those are things that are coming down, and we see all that being available on devices through Jadoo and on all the platforms that you're using. Yes, so Jadoo 5 is our 5th generation product. We launched it in June of last year, 2017. And some of the highlights of this product is that, first of all, it supports Ultra HD. So which means that the latest videos resolution in your TVs that's available is 4K, which is also called Ultra HD. So our box has enough power, the processing power, to be able to completely decode and display 4K HD stream. And as 4K content becomes available, we will be able to support it through Jadoo 5. That's one of the main things that we have done. In addition to that, there's lots of other features that no other boxes have. For instance, we've added Bluetooth capability in our TV. So And many of our customers were demanding that, if one person is watching, shouldn't disturb the other person, because usually these days people are watching on all their different devices. Your children may be watching something on a phone or a tablet, and while you're watching on TV. Well, so you can put a headset, a Bluetooth headset wireless, and you'll be able to watch consume all the content. We have on Jadoo 5 again added this very, very loved app, which is called JadooCast or JCast. What that allows you to do is from your phone, basically whatever you record on your phone. For instance, all your phones these days have very high resolution photos as well as videos. You can actually record up to 4K videos using your Apple iPhone. So now you've recorded it here. How do you show it to your friends and family? Obviously, you can upload it onto Facebook. But let's say you're at a house in a party and you want to record some photos and videos and instantly show them on TV. Well, JadooCast app allows you to do that. If you have your Jadoo 5 hooked up to TV, you just display flick the content and it shows up on your TV screen. So that feature is amazing that Jadoo 5 has no other products have. In addition to that, we have made video calling possible. So we've integrated Facebook Messenger, we've integrated Skype. So if you have a Jadoo 5 and you can connect a webcam with it, which also is provided by Jadoo, you can basically use it like a phone. You can make a phone call from your room, and anybody that has a cell phone any part of the world, it's a free call, because Skype and Facebook, Instant Messenger, those are all free. So that's another feature. We've done a lot of other things, but one other very nice feature is we have integrated music and photos apps. So you can upload your photos to various photo sharing apps, and those become available on your TV screen, and you can use it like a big picture frame. So your hundreds of pictures can be circulating through your TV when you're not watching TV. And also you can have music from various music apps that can be playing in the background. Pandora, Savan, those apps are integrated and can be used extremely easily as music in the background. So those are some of the things that we have done in Jadoo 5. Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity. What I would like to say to my friends in Australia is that we love Australia, and we love the Punjabi community, especially if you're watching us on SabrangTV channel. So Jadoo TV supporting Punjabi community in a very strong way. We have actually offered more than 60 or so Punjabi channels from all over the world, and we want to make sure you enjoy the product that we are bringing to you, and not just live, but also, as I said, movies and old recorded dramas and songs and everything else, cooking shows and all that. But yeah, we want you to stay connected to your Punjabi culture, and we support all the music. And like Gurdas Maan is coming soon again to Australia, we will be supporting him as well, and making sure that you are aware of when all the singers come. We've supported Diljit and everybody else. So please stay connected with your culture, enjoy the product. If you want any more information, you can always go to our website, JadooTV.com. If you want to have local resellers, all that information is available on the website. And so please visit our website and give us a call. We actually have customer support as well, so you can call 24/7 anytime, and we'll answer and answer any questions you have. Thank you.